Elephant. Hey, gotta get closer to them. Elephant's also going to look very different if you haven't joined us in the last couple of days. In wintertime, elephants are always looking very sort of dry and their skins need moisturizer. They're all going to be nice and wet now, washed clean from the rain, so nice to see them. Oh, yes, we'll walk crossing the road. Station is breeding out of Nglo, Mamba Road, just south of Drakensberg Junction. Look at that. See, they're just a little bit wary of us. Settling down quite quickly. Also, that's a younger cow, so she's probably one of the... Well, not probably, she is one of the younger cows in the herd, so she would have been a little bit more nervous being away from the herd. Just catching up. To go around, there's quite a few elephant here, so it's a matter of finding the best position. Have a look at them. There's a baby right ahead of us here, all spread out. Unfortunately, it's a lot of thick bush. I'm not sure how long we're going to stay with them, but let's hope they found us as curious as we found them, and maybe they stick around a bit. Ah, fantastic! Look at that. Good morning. It's a lactating female. You can see giving us that high head posture. It's most likely her calf right there with her, yeah. Look how beautiful her forehead looks. She's obviously been rubbing and scrubbing against some trees. You see the one side has got a red color, probably from some red mud. The other side is all black, maybe rubbing up against the tree that had been burnt. Here using a foot. Obviously the youngster sticking around there with her is learning the techniques as well, learning from mum what to eat, how to eat it, when to eat it. But at the moment and for the next few days we'll see a lot of this where animals, where elephants are eating a lot of plant roots, especially smaller trees and bushes. The fact that it's rained a lot now means that the earth is softer, the soil is softer, so it's easier to dig things out. They can pull a whole section of root out. But another very important point is that the roots are very active now. In the last 48 hours we've had lots of rain. Not too much thunder and lightning, but there was some thunder and lightning as well. And that's a very long explanation, but essentially what that does is it means the rain that comes down is very rich in nitrogen. Nitrogen is very important for a lot of your bean type plants, which includes a lot of the plants out here, all your acacias for instance. And that binds to the roots, and the roots become very active because now they've got water and nitrogen, and they start growing faster. So this means that for the next while animals or elephant can get a lot of nutrition from the roots. It's a bit of a long reason or long explanation, but that's why they're going to be digging out lots of roots like this female is doing. See what the little one is doing there, literally watching mum's trunk, feeling and testing and sensing what she's doing, and learning. A large part of elephants' behavior is also linked to causal memory, so things that they learn as they grow up as opposed to just instinctive memory. In some ways similar to us. With humans, most of what we know is what we learn. Whereas something like a frog or a lot of sort of more basic animals, to call them that, they've got mostly phyletic memory. In other words, they're born with the knowledge they need to survive. So powerful. I mean, it just looks like a silly little thing to dig out a root like that, but trust me, if you had to take a shovel and go do the same what that elephant's doing, it'll take you quite a while. And you can just use the back or the front of her foot, put the weight of her body behind it, and she can move a whole piece of earth. Beautiful image. Look at that little calf framed on Mum's head and trunk. Lots of leverage. I love that very intimate feeling you get between the members of elephant herds as well. They are incredibly close, literally one big family unit. I haven't seen the matriarch. I presume she's further into the bush, maybe further along towards the front of the herd. This is also one of the younger cows. But that closeness, you can sense it in the way individuals behave with each other, but also in this case, this mother and calf. You sense how the calf is staying close to mum, learning what she's eating, sharing what she's eating. The little guy is not strong and coordinated enough yet to dig out its own roots like this. I just love that sense of family and closeness that you get from them. See, they're still using the mouth more. Oh, good one. That's how you learn out here. Still see not quite as coordinated as an adult. This little guy is just over a year old. So even though the trunk is by now a useful tool, it's still got a lot of techniques and moves and muscles to train in that trunk to enable it to use that trunk to its full ability. But it's getting there. It's eating a root, pull that one out itself. So all is good at elephant school. You can see a slightly thicker root. In this case, not eating all of it, just eating the bark or the softer parts around the root.